Hello, welcome to the point number 6. Time to do some React Native code now. The plan of today is to designing the card for the photo finally for the feeds screen. Here I have just an example of the real one, and we're gonna try to make it like looks the same, but again we don't gonna looks 100% the same because we don't have this kind of icon here, etc. So this is what we're gonna do. So how we're gonna work? It's first thing we're gonna create inside the src a folder called component. Inside this one, I'm gonna create another component and another folder, and I'm gonna call this one PhotoCard. Inside this one, I'm gonna have an index.js. And I'm gonna have an index.js inside my component folder. And this one, what it's gonna do finally, it's gonna import PhotoCard from my PhotoCard, and after that, I'm gonna export PhotoCard like that. So now here we're gonna just do a basic boilerplate of the PhotoCard for like getting this one started, just to make our life really much more simpler. So we're gonna make use of ERC, URN, and I'm gonna have a view, text, and style sheet. After that, I'm gonna create a component, PhotoCard, and I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna open text, and I'm gonna say hello photo, like this. After that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my screen, to my feed screen here, and I'm gonna import this from the component folder, and now I can take the PhotoCard right there. And now I'm gonna just need one, and if you were, we see hello photo right there. Perfect. So we get something. So we're gonna work with the PhotoCard. So I'm gonna just delete this one, and I'm gonna make it like that. So what we're gonna do with this code, it's first thing, we're gonna just make use of color. So this is something I always say on my other tutorial. It's build with colors, flashy color. Color you're gonna find really easy with your eyes. So what I mean by that, it's example in this one, we're gonna create the style sheet, and I'm gonna say root. So I always call the root for the first style of each component. So it's the root for this one. And what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say min height, and I'm gonna say 800. And I'm gonna also put a background color of red. So now by doing this, if I go here and I say style.root, oh man, now I know where I am. You see? So one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just for now put my my stuff inside a scroll view, because it takes bigger than the screen. So now I can scroll a bit and play with this one. So it's one card. So that's gonna be the size of the card. And after that, also for helping us, we're gonna add some padding at the bottom, like of 10. And then you're gonna see, just to getting like you don't stay below. And that's gonna be helpful too for the when we're gonna have some text here, etc. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the first step. It's gonna be the header. So right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a component inside this component folder, header.js. If you understand what I do, it's because the header go below the PhotoCard. I know this header don't gonna go outside of this component. What I mean by that, it's header gonna be used only by this PhotoCard. So that's why I put this inside this folder. So I'm gonna create this header, and this one is gonna be just a function, not no need to have a class. So view, text, style sheet, not style prop, sorry about that, style sheet. After that, here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create my style really quick, root, and I'm gonna already put a height of 60 and a background color of green. What do you think about green? I think green is a beautiful color. And now what I'm gonna do, it's here. I'm gonna create my header like that. Oops, for default function header. Well, here I'm gonna return, and I'm gonna put view. Now I have something I forget to do, and I really don't like it. It's I forget to just install ESLint, who's gonna help me to just having my code constant. So we can do this really quick. Just open your terminal and do right there, not here but here, yarn add ESLint and type dev ESLint config EQuimper. That's it. It's just because I forget sometimes to put like comma or parts or stuff, and I don't delete them. So, and now here, just create a file inside your root called ESLint, and finally we're gonna wait it's finished. It's gonna be finished. Perfect. It's finished. Now just open here curly bracket, say extend, and now here say EQuimper inside your ESLint. So now it should work. We close everything, we open the header, and now the header is there. Perfect. So what I mean by that, it's now if I forget to put something like that, you see text is defined but never used, and this is awesome. So I use mine for this project at least just to get all my same errors, so it's gonna help you here. So first thing, I'm gonna have the view here, and I'm gonna say style.root. And now I'm gonna import this inside my PhotoCard I just create. So here I can import my header I just create from my header, and now I can put this thing right there at the top, like that. So now here is the header right there at the top, and if we look, looks the same, no? So now here what we can do, it's starting to work. So if we look here how it go, or my thinking will be to create two boxes. So one here in the left and one here in the right. But the one from the left, I will take almost all the space. So I will take like a flex, like almost like 90% of all the stuff, and here just as really little small. It's gonna be all the button. And after that, in this one, we just say flex direction to get left and right. And also, as you can see here, they have some kind of the padding, I think by default of, I think it's like, 16. So this is almost always the same. So 16 padding. So if you follow what I try to say, it's here, we're gonna add a padding to this header. So a padding left and right. So we can use horizontal to get 16 from each side. After that, we're gonna create one box, we'll take flex 1, and the second box gonna be flex 0.1. So this way you take only 10% of this size. After that, here we're gonna make use of flex direction, and I'm gonna say after that justify contain flex start to get everything at the start, and align item center to get it at the center from the top to the bottom. And after that, we just need to put some margin here. So this is what we're gonna do. So first thing we're gonna do here, because take the user in the information, I'm gonna call that user info user meta wrapper. This one gonna take flex 1, and I'm gonna put him a background color of blue, and I'm gonna put this right there inside of view style the user meta wrapper. If I refresh, take everything, because flex 1 take everything you give him to him. You're gonna touch whatever, like you're gonna stop him. So right now we have nothing to stop this thing. So what we're gonna do, it's because like I told you, it's gonna be a button. I'm gonna say btn wrapper, and I'm gonna say this thing gonna take flex 0.1 for 10%, and I'm gonna also put a background color of yellow, and I'm gonna put this below. Now I want you, before I save, to tell me what's gonna happen. Take it 1 second, and yeah, you go below right there. So if I put that a bit bigger, I think I need to do this, Now you see what happened? It's below. And why? It's because by default it's flex direction colon. So now here what we can do, it's flex direction row. And now by doing this, I'm gonna get that right there. So here, as you can see, we get all the stuff like I told you, and 10% we're gonna take this thing. Now what I'm gonna also say, it's here, we're gonna have some padding horizontal, and I'm gonna say 16. So that's gonna be the padding here. We're gonna just finally make sure then we don't gonna touch outside. And now because of this thing, I'm gonna just say here the background color, and I'm gonna say white for now, like that. So it's gonna make more sense. So now this is where we are. So now what I'm gonna do, it's here, now we want to create the avatar and also putting the username of the user. And as you can see, the username gonna always be in the same place of the avatar. So you have two ways you can work with, but I have one way I kind of like. It's just creating another box for the avatar and put my avatar inside and make sure that you don't gonna go outside, and after that create another box for my username, and that's it. It's gonna be pretty simple. So all we're gonna do this, it's by creating another view inside the user meta, and I'm gonna call this one style that avatar wrapper, and this one, what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say a flex of 25 for getting 25% of the all this blue. So 25, you need to take that in quarter, so 25. And I'm gonna say also just like that, just for now. So background color, I'm gonna say pink. And now you see another problem. So now here we just need to say flex direction, and we say row. And now we are there. So now I just think it's really too much big. I'm gonna say 15. Yeah, 15 sounds better. So now we are here. So now I'm gonna create now my avatar, avatar, and how I start with a view. You're gonna see why. I'm gonna start with the view, and I'm gonna say style.emg because I don't have any other emg in the. I can do this, or I can do avatar emg. Gonna make more sense. I'm gonna go here, and now this thing just need to be a circle. But what I like to do with my circle is I like to create here inside my theme a matrix file, and inside this one I'm gonna create a function called make circle. Or we can do this in ES6, make circle. And this one I'm gonna take a size, and look what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna return a height with the size, a width with the size, and also a border radius. And you know, because if you want to build a circle, the border radius need to be the half of the height and the width. So you just do size divided by 2. And now what I can do, it's here, I can export, make circle, like that. Like this, and now here I'm gonna import this stuff from my util folder theme. And now don't forget, inside your index, inside the theme, we just need to say export everything from the matrix, like that. Now here I can say make circle, and now look at the magic. I'm gonna say background color, I'm gonna say on ping what can be good, green, and I'm gonna say here dot 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 because it's gonna be an object, make a circle, and here I just need to put a size, and I'm gonna put a size of 45. And now look, I get my circle right there. Now it's not in the center. We can do this really easy by saying justify contain center and align item center. And now we get this right there. So now we have color, perfect. Now I'm gonna change this this view to be an image. I'm gonna do this by creating inside my util a constant file where I'm gonna put a lot of constant. Here I'm gonna put one called fake avatar, just for now. And this fake avatar, how we're gonna get this one is by go, example for me, so take yours, but for me I'm gonna go on Twitter and I'm gonna just copy image address, I'm gonna close, and now I'm gonna paste this image address. Now here I can import this image address from my util folder constant file, fake avatar, and I'm also gonna import from React Native the image component. So now here I can say image, but now also I can say the source, which is gonna be the URL of my fake avatar. And now if I run this stuff, you see myself right there. But you see when I load, I get a problem, I get the background color green. You can do whatever you want here, but for now, I'm gonna just remove it, so at least I don't get nothing. And also, I don't need anymore the pink. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe stay the pink for now, but you're gonna see in a moment. So now we have that. So it's a pretty, we almost have done the third of what we need to do here in the headers. So now what I'm gonna do, it's, I'm gonna create another view here inside the user meta wrapper, and I'm gonna create another view, and this one gonna have a style of user info wrapper. So that's gonna be where we're gonna put the user avatar of the username finally of the user. And this one, I'm gonna just need to say justify content center. You're gonna see why in a moment. Here I'm gonna create some text, and I'm gonna put example Jon Snow, like that. So Jon Snow is right here, and also it's really hard to see, but I'm gonna already do this for you. Style that username, and I'm gonna say color of white for now. Jon Snow right there. But in this one we don't see that, but on some other we have the location also. So we're gonna add the location right there. So I'm gonna say example Quebec, Canada, like that. And here I'm gonna say style of location. Here maybe I'm gonna put mine. Gonna be easier. And now I'm gonna go there, say location, I'm gonna say color of red. Perfect, we have both here. Now the only thing we need to do is, as you can see, like the user info here should take the flex one of all the other space we have. Perfect. And also another thing we can say, it's getting some padding here in the left, padding left, and I'm gonna say 10. So that's gonna just give us some space. So now if we remove this pink color and also this blue colors, we stay with this thing here, but that don't make any sense. I'm gonna remove the color and the color for the location. Boom, we got this thing here. Don't worry, we're gonna work with the typography in a moment. Now time to put the icon here, and we want that to be a button. The library I really love to work with, it's app and flow touchable. You want to add app and flow touchable. Why I like to use this library? It's because I don't gonna care about the Android version. So this thing gonna give me the material UI. You see, like when you click the little bubble, something like that. And now here I'm gonna import touchable from app and flow touchable. And now what I'm gonna do, it's inside this button wrapper. That inside the button now gonna become touchable. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna say also the button gonna have a feedback of opacity. So by default iOS is gonna be opacity, and Android is gonna be the wave. And now here I'm gonna make use of some icon I have found on the vector icon, and just follow me here. It's gonna be from the material icon community. vector icon, material community icon, and we go here, and I say name is gonna be dots horizontal, and I'm gonna say a size of 25. Get an error again. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna do this with. So what I'm gonna do is here I'm gonna just say again RM node blah blah blah. This stuff here I'm gonna put again this stuff in the description, and now it should work. Yeah, you see I got the 3 dots. Now the only thing I need to say in my BTN is I need that to be at the center. I'm gonna copy paste this stuff and I'm gonna paste that right there. So now I can remove my yellow. And we got this stuff here, and now I can click on this thing. Another thing you see, it's I have a big finger, and here it's pretty like I need to click on this stuff. So another matrix I really like to build, it's make it slot. Slot, it's a function inside your each button. Again, we're gonna take the size, and this thing we're gonna finally just return left with the size, right with the size, top with the size, and bottom with the size, like that. And this one now we can make use here, make it slop. We go here, we say it slop, and we pass make it slop, and we're gonna pass 20. So this way what happened, it's now I can click here, and you see it's still now it work. I can go further, so now my big finger can work. Okay, we didn't finish yet. So what we're gonna make use now, it's this library called Reactive Typography, which is awesome. You need to use it in every project you build. And this one just creates some typography already built for us with some color and everything to get the good stuff iOS and Android say to do. So we don't need to build really the text for us. So we're gonna just install this library here. So we're gonna do yarn add Reactive Typography. And now the way that's gonna work, it's I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna import from typography here. I'm gonna import human and also a system weight. System weight is for the weight like bold and everything, and you're gonna see that. So now the only thing I need to do, it's inside my username. The thing I want for my username is gonna be this thing here, subhead. So I want to get 15 pixel height. So all you work with this is you say here human dot subhead object, like that. And now if I do this, what happened? I think, yeah, this problem, like it's something like I'm gonna need to resolve, but for now we're gonna remove again. Every time I'm gonna install a library, this is what's gonna happen. So, and I need to restart. This error, I think they work on it. I see some pull requests, they just don't get accept yet. So don't worry, you don't gonna get that in the future. I'm sorry, Xcode need to reboot. So yeah, so this library I really like it. Why? Get you some system weight. So you see, like you have the thin, semi-bold, regular. No need to do you sell all this stuff. Oh, sorry. And also they give you some great colors, so the iOS color and everything, and also they do the material color. And look here, they give you some example and pretty nice design. And you can open this if you want to play with this example. They have built that with Xcode, so you can play with this stuff. So Xcode should be almost done. Don't know why I need to recompile that much. Good. So you see, so we get that for the username, but now for the location, I'm gonna make use of the human.footnote object. So that's gonna make it a bit smaller, and I want it to be light, so I'm gonna say color, not color, but system light, weight light. You see, it's a bit lighter. It's really hard to see maybe for you, but it's a little bit lighter. And now I have my function here, I have my avatar, and I think if we look here, we get pretty close. Maybe the avatar, it's a bit bigger. If I say 40 here, yeah, I think it's better for you. See, my function is pretty nice. I just changed one variable in that work. And this is for making that everywhere. Another stuff we still need to do for this component is I'm gonna create here some props like avatar, and I'm gonna say right now it's gonna be equal to fake avatar when I have nothing. Why I do this? It's because it's gonna help me a lot when I'm gonna get really the real stuff coming in from the backend. So username, I'm gonna replace that by EQuimper. So I'm gonna replace this to be username. And after that, I'm gonna put location, and I'm gonna replace that to be Quebec, Canada, and I'm gonna replace this one here. Really? Right there, location. Now it still work, but now when I'm gonna put real value, that's gonna be better. Perfect. So now the header, we can close it. So we done the header. So we did one of the part here we need for the PhotoCard. After that, I think we can already put the image here. So we're gonna put an image. Don't forget to import it. And this image gonna have here a style of pretty simple flex one. Gonna take all the space we give him to him. So gonna take all the space you need to take like that. And now I'm gonna see source. So what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna go to here, and I'm gonna type, I don't know, like whatever you want. So example dog, and just open image, take the picture you want, like this one right there, copy image address, just look if this is good. Nope, this is not good. I'm gonna take maybe this one. Yeah, JPEG is gonna be good. And I'm gonna paste this one right there. Yeah, not gonna work. It's a HTTP, and iOS don't like it. So we need to find some. So this one, copy image address. Yeah, this one's gonna work. Yeah, perfect. We have a beautiful dog right there. Awesome. Can remove the RAM, and now we have the image to display. It's just for now. Again, this is just for helping us to develop. After that, if we go inside the photo, we have some action button. So why not create a component action button? So you see the component gonna just take all the action can happen in this post. So the bookmark, the share, the comment, and the like. So go inside PhotoCard folder and create a file called action.btns for button. And this one, what are we gonna do? It's for this one's gonna be a React component because we're gonna have some action, and I know we're gonna need that. View, we need text. No, we don't need text. We need just style sheet. After that, we're gonna already import touchable. I know we're gonna need this thing. It's all about buttons. So, and after that, here I'm gonna create my root. And this root, I'm gonna say I'm gonna have a height of 50. I don't need to have more than 15, and I'm gonna 50. And I'm gonna put a background color of red. And now here I'm gonna create my class action.btns. And I'm gonna say view like that. That's it, and a style of root. And now if I go to my index back, I'm gonna do the same as here. So Shift Command D if you want to do the same. And I don't know why I got and I'm gonna action.btns, and I'm gonna just put that right there. So I'm gonna replace LOL to be action.btns, like that. So now I'm supposed to get some red stuff. So here is the action. We take 50 pixel height. Stuff we can do now, it's I'm gonna disable live reload, but I'm gonna enable hot reloading. So the hot reloading is just when I'm gonna save, you're gonna reload without losing the state of the application right now. So it's gonna be easier for us to work with. Okay, so first thing, the root, we're gonna also add the same padding as the other one, so 16. So padding horizontal 16. And now we're just gonna need, so the way that's gonna work, it's we need finally 2 boxes. One box gonna take all this stuff, and another box gonna take again almost as the other one, like 10% almost. So yes, but I found another idea. The idea I've done in this one finally was I created one box here, take one box, and inside this one box here, and I create another one who is gonna be just a fake view. Why? It's because I want this one to like be pushed together. So how can we do this? It's by creating 3 views here. So view like that, and this one is gonna have a style of action wrapper. So all the action. I'm gonna paste this one, and I'm gonna go here, and this one gonna have a flex one, and we're gonna put a background color after that of blue to see this one. Right now I'm gonna take almost all the space, just not the padding of the 16 we have put right there. Okay, and now in this one, we're gonna have 3 buttons. I'm gonna create the first one, so touchable. First thing you need to do when you use touchable, it's passing feedback, or you're gonna have an error. Opacity. And this button here, I'm gonna pass to them a style of action.btn in singular, because we have, it's gonna be singular one here. And this one now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say flex of 1. So if I have 3, gonna take all the space for them. So one of the things I'm gonna do for the first icon, it's we need a earth, and I'm gonna take one from the ion icon. If you don't know how I search this stuff, it's again I go to vector, this site here, and what I've done, one sec's gonna work. What I've done is I've put, if the search finally, man, I don't know if this is my internet, but it's really slow. Okay, I search earth, and I take, oh, ion icon looks like this is the same, so that's it. You can change whatever you want, but I like this one. So now I'm gonna take ion icon, and you see the title was iOS Earth Outline. I'm gonna make it. So I'm gonna say name iOS Earth Outline, and also I'm gonna say a size of 30. Now if I save, you see right there, we see this one. I'm gonna say for now color of white. You see it's right there. So now I want to do the same. Shift Command D 3 times. So if I save, I get 3 earth right there. You see? One of the things I want is I don't like them to be at the top of each other, so I'm gonna say flex direction of row. And I get all them here. But now I can change the icon. So the second one is gonna be evil icon, and that's gonna be for the command. So evil icon is gonna be here, and the name is gonna be command. If I say, you see it's command, but it's really small, so that's why I say to go with 35. Take the space. In the second one, it's again with iOS, but this is iOS send align, like that. And again, this one is really small, so I say to go with 35. So now you see they take some space and I don't really like it, and they are not in the middle of each button. So we can fix that by saying justify contain center and align item center. So now they take the middle of each of them. So now, thing is I want them to be like not spread like that. So that's why I've decided to create here a fake view. And this one here, what that's gonna do, you're gonna just take 2 times the same space as the other one. But you see again, problem is it's column and not row. So what you need to see is root need to be flex direction row. Now you see, so now they become together. If you want to see in yellow, so you see now it take all this stuff. Perfect, we are really close. But now we want this thing here who's gonna be now a touchable, because it's gonna be the button of the bookmark. This one's gonna have a style, and like what I say, don't forget the feedback because it's gonna crash. I'm gonna say style of book mark wrapper. In this one, finally, you're gonna just take 0.2, I think, and we're gonna just say background color of purple, just for seeing. Perfect, is right there. Yeah, maybe 3. Okay. And now this one gonna have an icon from ion icon also, and but the name's gonna be iOS bookmark outline, like that. I want this to be at the middle, and I want it to be at the end, to touch the end here. I want him to touch the right. So I'm gonna say align item flex end. So now you're gonna touch the end. Perfect. So now for looking how that look, we're gonna remove all the color, and now boom and boom, we see nothing because they are all white. Just remove all this white color, and now we get to this point right there. It's not quite the same, but what I can maybe do is just here the space between each of the stuff here. So first thing, one thing I forgot is the action wrapper here should have a justify contain of flex start to touch the left part. And the thing I'm gonna say also, I'm gonna just want to take a background color of red and just make it maybe a bit bigger. So here I can set 1.8. Yeah, so you see it's gonna take a bit more spread. So now if I remove, it's gonna be looks a bit better. Now the only thing I think we left here, it's gonna be action wrapper to say align item center to make sure they get center. And also don't forget the it slot because of the big finger. Make it slot. Take that, go here, say it slot. I'm gonna say again 20. And I'm gonna copy paste this one here, here, and here. By doing this, I can click here, I can click a bit here, and now you see when I click here and here. And I can maybe take a bit more space, 1.6. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take yeah, it's gonna looks a bit better. Okay. A lot of code, I know, but we are really close of what we are supposed to end. Okay, so now we can close this action btns, and we don't need that anymore for the rest of this not this tutorial, but this video. So now why not going with the meta and the comment section on the next video, just to give you a little break. Again, don't forget this repo is in the description, so that can really help you to like follow if you think I really speak really bad or something like that. So I hope you enjoy, and let me know in the comment how you feel about this stuff. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.